There is a name mentioned only briefly in the Bible, yet connected to one of the most mysterious books ever written. His name is Enoch. According to Genesis, Enoch lived before the Great Flood, during the ancient generations that came before Noah. But unlike other men whose deaths are recorded, the Bible tells us something extraordinary about him. Enoch walked with God, and then he was gone. Beyond the veil of recorded history text, so ancient and profound that it was nearly lost to the sands of time, the Book of Enoch. Genesis says that Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. That short and mysterious passage inspired generations of readers to ask an incredible question. What happened to Enoch? Did he receive visions of heaven? Did he witness the future? Did he learn the secrets of the stars? According to an ancient text known as Fern Enoch, did he witness the rebellion of angels who descended to earth and changed human history forever? Composed between the 4th and 1st centuries BCE, this mystical work serves as a cosmic backstory to the book of Genesis, revealing hidden celestial secrets. The biblical Enoch appears in the genealogy found in the book of Genesis. He is described as the 7th generation from Adam through the line of Seth. He is the father of Methuselah and the great-grandfather of Noah. But compared with other ancient patriarchs, Enoch receives unusual treatment. The book of Enoch provides an answer unlike almost anything found in the biblical book of Genesis. 1. Enoch is a visionary. 2. A scribe. 3. A messenger, and a witness to events taking place not only on earth, but in the heavens themselves. Our journey begins with the Book of the Watchers, where 200 angels, led by the majestic Semjaza, descend upon the peak of Mount Hermon. The first major section of 1 Enoch is known as the Book of the Watchers, covering chapters 1 through 36. According to its story, a group of heavenly beings known as the Watchers looked down upon human women. They desired them. Eventually, 200 of these angels descended to earth. Their destination was Mount Hermon. Their leader is identified in the text as Semjaza, also spelled in different ways in various translations and traditions. Before carrying out their plan, the angels made a pact with one another. 1. No one would turn back. 2. No one would abandon the others. 3. Together, they would take human wives. According to the Book of Enoch, this decision represented a rebellion against the proper order established by God. The Watchers crossed a boundary between heaven and earth. The angels took wives. Their unions produced enormous offsprings, often associated with the ancient tradition of the giants and the Nephilim. From this union between heaven and earth arose the Nephilim, massive giants who dominated the landscape, their presence a terrifying testament to celestial corruption. Other forbidden teachings include magical arts, enchantments, astrology, the observation of celestial signs, and other mysteries that, according to the story, humanity was not meant to possess in this way. But the deeper message is about forbidden knowledge, because knowledge is power. In the Enochic worldview, the corruption of the ancient world was not merely the result of human weakness. 1. Connected to a cosmic rebellion. 2. Heavenly beings had interfered with the human world. 3. They had crossed boundaries. 4. The result was violence on a massive scale. 5. The cries of humanity rose toward heaven. Heaven answered. These beings consumed the resource of humanity. When resources were low enough, the story says, their violence turned against the world itself. 1. Bloodshed spread. Humanity suffered. 3. The earth became corrupted. But the Book of Enoch does not blame the giants alone. It accuses the fallen Watchers of bringing dangerous and forbidden knowledge to humanity. Azazel is associated with teaching humans the knowledge of weapons and warfare. Other forbidden teachings include magical arts, enchantments, astrology, the observation of celestial signs, and other mysteries that, according to the story, Humanity was not meant to possess in this way. Also, some fallen angels had been teaching adornment and cosmetic practices. They brought forbidden knowledge to humanity, transmitting the secrets of metallurgy, sorcery, and cosmic movements through intricate holographic data streams. The story provides a supernatural explanation for the flood narrative. In Genesis, God sees that violence has filled the earth. In 1st Enoch, the ancient catastrophe is given a larger cosmic background. 1. Rebellion of the Watchers. 2. The birth of the giants. 3. The corruption of humanity. Finally, divine judgment. These beings were not merely spiritual entities. They were architects of change, wearing dark, futuristic armor that reflects the shimmering stars above. The archangels see what has happened. Among the heavenly figures associated with the response are names familiar to later Jewish and Christian traditions, including Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. 1. The fallen angels must be judged. 2. Each of the major rebels faces punishment. Azazel is bound. The story provides a supernatural explanation for the flood narrative. There is a lot more than just fallen angels that this textbook informs us of, like the journey through heaven and the secrets of the cosmos. Enoch travels through a glowing celestial landscape. Stars move across the sky while enormous heavenly gates open. We transition now to the Book of Parables, or the Similitudes of Enoch. These chapters, covering 37 through 71, contain some of the book's most remarkable visions. They speak of judgment, of kings and powerful rulers, of the wicked, of the righteous, and of a mysterious exalted figure. The text is especially famous for its description of 364-day calendar. The year is arranged into a pattern that reflects mathematical order and symmetry. The ancient authors behind this material, the movements of the heavens were not random. Okay, the year has incredible mathematical order and symmetry, right? The old writers truly believed the heavens moved with purpose, never randomly. The Book of Enoch is not simply a story about rebellion, it's also a journey into the structure of the universe. Enoch is shown places beyond ordinary human experience. He sees regions of judgment. He encounters angels. He witnesses heavenly secrets. From this seat of power, judgment is passed upon kings and sinners alike, introducing messianic concepts that would fundamentally shape early Christian thought. Next, the astronomical book unveils the mechanics of the cosmos, detailing the movements of the sun and moon within a precise solar calendar. He is taken into a world where the movements of the sun, moon, stars, winds, and seasons are part of an ordered cosmic system. Creation operated according to laws established by God. The suns follow their appointed courses. The moon has its own movements. The stars appeared at their designated times, and the seasons came according to an ordered system. The parables and the mysterious Son of Man, the righteous one. This figure is associated with judgment and the future triumph of righteousness. 1st Enoch develops imagery involving a chosen and exalted figure connected with judgment, and the coming transformation of the world were already developing in diverse ways before and during the earliest periods of Christianity. Seated upon a throne of pure light is the elect one, a radiant figure surrounded by floating geometric symbols that represent the laws of the universe. A brilliant throne appears in the clouds. Kings and rulers stand before a powerful figure surrounded by heavenly light. We have to understand that 1 Enoch is an ancient Hebrew religious text. In the Book of Parables, earthly power is temporary. Kings may believe they control history. The wealthy may believe they are secure. The wicked may believe they have escaped justice. But the vision of Enoch insists that no earthly throne is permanent. There is a greater judgment beyond human power, and history will not remain unjust forever. Ascending into the grand throne room of heaven, where light and energy define the architecture of divinity. The discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls brought Enoch back to the world. revealing ancient fragments that still glow with the wisdom of the stars. One of the 5 major divisions of 1st Enoch is known as the astronomical book, covering chapters 72 through 82. Enoch watches as celestial gates open to release the winds and the stars, all functioning according to a divine, futuristic clockwork. The narrative shifts to the dream visions, a symbolic retelling of history where nations and leaders are represented by futuristic animal icons and geometric constructs. Another major section of 1 Enoch is known as the dream visions, found in chapters 83 through 90. A famous passage is often called the animal apocalypse. The history of Israel unfolds through a series of images involving animals. Different groups are represented symbolically. Historical events become visions. Enemies appear through animal imagery. This method of telling history is important. Apocalyptic literature often does not describe events in the straightforward style of a modern history book. Symbols of dreams, monsters, animals, angels, stars, and cosmic disasters. History is not meaningless. It is moving somewhere. Dreams and visions reflect this conviction. God sees the past, God sees the present, and the future remains under divine authority. In the final section, the Epistle of Enoch, the patriarch delivers his ethical instructions, his voice echoing through a landscape filled with atmospheric fog. The significance of Enoch extends into the New Testament, notably in the Epistle of Jude, proving its lasting impact on the foundations of Western faith. He speaks of the apocalypse of weeks, a timeline of human destiny that foretells the eventual triumph of righteousness over the forces of darkness. The final major section is known as the Epistle of Enoch, covering chapters 91 through 108. This portion contains warnings, ethical teachings, promises to the righteous, severe condemnations of injustice and wickedness. Most famous is called the Apocalypse of Weeks. History is divided into a series of weeks, not ordinary 7-day periods. They represent vast stages of sacred history. The past, present, and the future are organized into a prophetic pattern, mainly focus on how appearances can be deceiving. Though rejected by many, the book found a sanctuary in Ethiopia, where it was preserved for centuries as a sacred pillar of their spiritual heritage. If the Book of Enoch was known in the ancient world, why is it not included in most Bibles? The answer is complicated. There was never one single moment when every Jewish and Christian community around the world gathered together and simply voted on a complete list of books. The formation of biblical canons was a long historical process. Different communities preserved different collections of sacred writings. Some early Christian writers knew and respected 1 Enoch. The book was written long after the historical Enoch of Genesis. Its complex descriptions of angels, giants, demons, and heavenly journeys also placed it outside the developing boundaries of what many communities considered canonical scripture. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church preserves 1 Enoch as part of its broader biblical tradition. While Western Christianity largely lost access to the complete work for centuries, the Ethiopic tradition preserved it. Today, the Book of Enoch remains a bridge between the ancient and the futuristic, a reminder that the mysteries of the heavens are never truly lost. If you enjoyed this exploration of the Book of Enoch, leave a comment below and tell us what you think. 1. Do you believe the Watchers were fallen angels? 2. Who were the Nephilim? 3. Should the Book of Enoch be read alongside the Bible for historical and religious understanding? Subscribe for more documentaries about ancient mysteries, lost books, biblical history, forgotten civilizations, and the secrets of the ancient world. Until next time, keep searching for the truth hidden in history.